So that was the first one. And then jump on the thirds. And then we were reaching more and more sounds. And then even up to 4. And then up to 5. And then we would find the tuning for the octave. So we would think what is, we already learned how we can open our hand. So we know that the opening has to be very confident, very comfortable for your hand. So it's nothing squeezing, nothing like making any unnecessary movements, squeezing your wrist. So actually comfortable throwing type of opening. So that would be your opening. You can do it within larger glissando or smaller, like for 2 octaves. Do those movements with me, please. Okay, and then think how you would do it for 1 octave. So just mute it. And I will check whether it is really the octave. So if that would be something different, like this, so it's not the octave, then I have to tune, yeah? So I have to adjust my tuning so that I'll get this octave within my movement. That's a great way Carolina Eick suggested to tune your instrument, so that we have the octave in the range that we are going to play. Obviously, it is a little bit different by each instrument and by different performer, but let's say the main range you are going to play in should be tuned for this comfortable octave. And then you can start learning those octaves. Let's move your hands with me. And back. Of course, this movement is quite tricky. It is quite, can be harmful if you hold it for long. So we would like to touch it and come back to comfortable one, yeah? So we touch to get this idea of flexible joint, flexible wrist, but then come back to comfortable position. So every time come back to closed position so that you get your fingers and your hand healthy position, like holding a hammer, yeah? And not overdo yourself, always relax and stretch your hands like this and like that, yeah? All type of stretching, both hands, and that. Okay, okay. And then the next one would be arpeggios. So you see different arpeggios within the octave movement. Major, and then minor, and then can be more of them. So that would be your exercise to feel this octave movement with stopping on the particular notes which you have to find by your ear. Yeah, and how you find them, because you actually already learned the small intervals in previous exercises. So we learned small steps, or even smaller steps, or the step for the third. And then in case of this exercise for arpeggios, you actually build those small steps every time, like third, another third, another third, and then the second, third, third. So that's how your ear would work and move your finger and stop at the proper point. Okay, so that will be your way to work with opening fingering. And of course then you can work on the exercises that would give you larger intervals. From octave, that would be seventh. Six. And always back to your confident hammering position, which is healthy. Yeah. Okay. So that would give you an idea what you can do with open fingers. Yeah. And that will make them more flexible. And when you start playing music, we actually have to activate our ears. And hopefully all the exercises that developed your flexibility in your fingers would help you in reaching the notes and making precise movements.